Dakota in the red, Valentina in the gray. Sean O'Connell, Brendan Loughnane, and Dan Hardy on the broadcast desk for this one. Scatizzi in the southpaw stance, coming out aggressive.
Nice.
And running right into some strikes from Dakota Ditcheva.
I think this is the only way that Scatizzi can win this, make it there. Oh, lovely front kicks. Go on, Dakota. Beautiful.
This is good pressure, though, from Scatizzi. She's got to get around these legs. Oh, knees.
This clinched knee is, we saw Dakota Ditcheva finish a fight last year with that nasty to the body.
Nasty knee.
She's absolutely devastating in these tight positions.
Good head position here from Dakota. Nice knee to the head as well.
Nice tricky knee there from Dakota. Another one's coming, it looks like. Beautiful. There we go.
Now Scatizzi in on the entrance here, trying to get this, got the hands locked. See if she can get Dakota's hips off the cage. Put her on her back.
I mean, it's a good game plan from Scatizzi. It's the way she's got to win. It's not always pretty.
The smart thing to do, though, right? Slow this fight down to 25 minutes. You've got to buy some time and get your lungs back under you.
I mean, the last thing she can do is stand at range with Dakota. We know that.
There's that strength you talked about, Brendan.
Exactly.
Good work by Dakota maintaining balance. And look at that. Scatizzi ripping to the body. Already some swelling under the left eye of the Italian.
Dakota's got to keep the center of the octagon here.
Can't question the gameness of Scatizzi.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at this tight plum. Every time Scatizzi gets close, Dakota Ditcheva.
I mean, there's that tenacity again. Straight in, closes the distance. Nice turn from Dakota. She's very effective with the knees here on the fence.
Really good, actually. Just curves them into the midsection like that.
Real Muay Thai. Beautiful to watch.
Muay Thai, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
And that'll drain the gas tank as well.
And you can see, I mean, the pain on the face of Valentina Scatizzi as she tries to shrink that space, shrink that target that Dakota Ditcheva has available to her.
Dakota very smart here, using aggression, putting her on the fence, slipping that right knee up the side. It's a beautiful technique from Dakota.
And all coming from that head position as well, forcing her opponent to turn into the knee with her head.
Good little off balance there. Dakota tried to drag Valentina Scatizzi. Oh, nice right hand. Drives it straight
was
through.
clean. That beautiful from Dakota. Beautiful pump. This could be it, guys. But there's that toughness again.
It's going to take a lot to get Valentina Scatizzi out of this opportunity. She knows what's at stake. $100,000 and a place in the PFL's global future for whoever wins this fight.
Dakota with fantastic head position here. I really like the way she uses the pressure.
And the use of the tie clinch as well. You very, very rarely see it in MMA. I mean, only the likes of Anderson Silva really mastered that position, but Dakota uses it so well.
More pain on the face of Scatizzi, whose body has taken a ton of damage, and now Dakota goes upstairs.
I mean, we're sat close here. Them knees are devastating.
Look at the left eye of Valentina Scatizzi, already severely swollen, not even through round one.
Good effort there. Valentina needs to square up and close this distance where these knees are coming through. Got to try and hustle off the fence, get in on the legs. There we go. That's a better move from her. If she switches to a single, she might have a better time of trying to finish this, but Dakota's going to have great takedown defense because, of course, this is what she expects from everybody she fights.
I mean, Dakota also needs to be careful here to not go too hard too early because, you know, this girl's really tough. It's a 5-round fight. You have to be careful here. But great work from Scatizzi here.
1 minute left. Scatizzi wrestling right in front of her own corner. John Cavanaugh, SBG coach, there guiding her along.
Comes from a great team, they both do.
Dakota's done a considerable amount of damage in one round. That's going to be lingering for the next 20 minutes if it goes that distance.
I love the way she uses the palm there because obviously no elbows in the PFL. You have to adjust with things like this.
And we know how effective a palm strike can be. Bas Rutten, palm strike to the liver.
I mean, you look at the work by Valentina Scatizzi, a lot of effort expended to try and get Dakota down. And look, That eye, guys, we might not see round number 2 with that eye looking like it does.
I think the doctor's going to step in and stop this. I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye.
Another right hand there from Dakota Ditcheva, banking an unbelievable first round.
Yeah, that eye's really damaged, guys.
Valentina Scatizzi's left eye is sealed completely shut.
This could be it.
Don't be surprised if a doctor says no more.
It's worth noting the cutman will get a minute to try and take this swelling down before they bring the doctor in. So the way this will play out, they'll try and iron that swelling away so she can open her eye. Then at the start of the next round, they'll call a timeout and they'll bring the doctor in. If she can tell him what number of fingers he's holding up, the fight may continue, but that is incredibly swollen. I don't think they're going to be able to prize that apart.
Valentina Scatizzi lying to the doctor and saying, I can see.
Checking for a fracture in the orbital bone here. You can see him just kind of feeling around this swelling to make sure. It looks to me as if Valentina's told him the right number of fingers. She might be pulling a Bisping off here. She might be getting away with this.
He's right here in front of our position.
Right.
He asked, can you see? She said yes. And then he held up 2 fingers.
Oh, that's really bad, guys.
That's the end of the fight.
Good call. Good call.
For the sake of fighter safety, that is the right thing to do, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Motherheady calls a halt to the action at 5 minutes of round number 1. Declaring your winner via TKO on medical advice due to the fighter being unable to continue. Declaring your winner and 2023 women's flyweight champion, Dakota Ditcheva!
Another incredible performance by dangerous Dakota Ditcheva. Now in the smart cage with Sean O'Connell.
All right, thank you, Stefan Struve. I'm here with Dakota Ditcheva, flyweight champion in PFL Europe. Let's talk about that first round damage. The clinch was beautiful, the knees to the midsection and the face. You swelled her eyes shut. Did you know it was over when you headed back to your corner?
Yeah, I could see she couldn't see out of it like the last 30 seconds, so I'm surprised they didn't stop it straight away, because that's why I was pointing at. There was no way the doctor was letting her out with that eye.
How do you feel about the performance? Dan Hardy and Brendan Loughnane were both saying you have the best knees in all of mixed martial arts right now. Regardless of division, man or woman, they say you've got the best knees. Do you agree?
Joe, it's funny because in Thai boxing, I never thought my clinch was any good. And then it came over to MMA, and now I seem to be using it all the time, so I'll take that one.
Well, you have the European flyweight strap. PFL has acquired Bellator, global MMA powerhouse, endless possibilities. What's next for Dakota Ditcheva?
Anything. Give me whoever you want, get me to fight wherever you want. I'll stay in Europe, I'll go to America, I'll clean them all out. Just give them to me one by one.
Well, I saw you come running over after the win. You said, give me the money. That's Pete Murray's job. So here's the big check. Dakota Ditcheva, your first ever women's flyweight European champion, $100,000, a belt, and an unlimited potential from Dakota Ditcheva. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Dangerous.
Both of you have been given your instructions. Touch gloves if you'd like. Let's fight.
No touching the gloves. Taila Santos in the black kit. Dakota Ditcheva in the blue. Ditcheva still undefeated through 13 fights, 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Starts with a leg kick. Taila Santos is by far the most experienced opponent Dakota Ditcheva has faced. Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself. 25 total pro outings for Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos is going to try and draw Dakota in before she tries to take down. Wow, hard inside low kick.
He's attacked both the outside and the inside of that lead leg so far in the early goings here in the first round. And there she goes again. Santos has to be very careful about reaching down.
She's already got biting on the feints.
That was a nice right hand. Holy cow.
Builds a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock. She's got double underhooks, but can she keep a hold of it? Dakota trying to use that knee to get some space between the hips. As soon as Santos closes those hips down, the outside reaps start, and she's excellent with that technique.
This is a very important moment for Taila Santos because that right hand hurt her. She was blinking. Now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
Nice job by Ditcheva to turn it around on her. Twisting body lock, put Santos on the bottom.
Training with all those larger women at American Top Team paying some dividends. And that was the first time we saw Ditcheva go to that shovel hook.
Santos is biting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful. That left hook's coming around the side. Look at the size difference compared. And I love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead leg out of the way, she starts to pressure immediately, straight away with the elbow there, Randy, yes. Back on the takedown defense here. Santos now going low. She's going to try for that reap on that leg if she gets that body lock again. Head position, paying dividends for Santos.
Keep touching her.
Right there.
Red corner, Aaron Abbey. Cody Conan Silveira.
Control your breathing. Yes, good knee there.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Nice takedown.
Immediately back to the feet. Dakota Ditcheva not capitulating on that takedown from Taila Santos.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult for Santos to get a lock and keep her there. She's fighting hands well.
It's a lot of work for half a second of time on the ground.
Nice job.
Strips the grip, spinning elbow off the fence. And again, she's got Santos biting on those feints really well.
Push kick twice. Oh. And the right hand cracking off the side of Taila Santos' face. Beautiful hook from Dakota Ditcheva. When you have a size advantage, that's fine. When you also have a speed advantage, it gets a little bit unfair in these striking exchanges.
She's tenderizing that lead leg as well. The longer the fight goes, the more that leg is going to become bruised and swollen.
Outside the range of that flurry from Santos. Ditcheva on the retreat, seeing everything. Push kick again.
Santos pushes forward with a jab, finds herself back in the center again. Dakota keeps switching. I think she's going to go with a knee to the body off that switch if Santos moves forward.
Oh, push kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons in her considerable repertoire here in round one. Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva.
Beautiful right hands.
And an elbow to finish that combination. She has Taila Santos hurt.
Knee to the body there. And this is where we see Ditcheva really start to go to work. She smells a little blood in the water. Her opponent shells up, and you see that rip to the body, then the plum and the knees come.
If you look like a wounded animal against the fence, she's going to start to dine out. She switches into a very predatory style of fighting where she's looking for multiple targets to hit you. Santos with the high guard.
Big knee.
Good movement on the head from Taila Santos to avoid that long left. Final 10 seconds of this first round. Second frame next. Second round of a possible 5 for a women's flyweight championship here in our 2024 PFL season. Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Taila Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy, Randy Couture here beside the PFL Smart Cage. Last chance to shop. Redcon 1's Black Friday mega sale. Up to 80% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free. Stock up on everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
Two big knees up the middle. She's trying to frame out, keep Santos off of her. Santos in on the waist, and a nice body lock. Hand control by Ditcheva.
Yeah, she's clearly done a great deal of hand fighting, but I think Santos has got a grip on that far side wrist look. Shinya Aoki style.
Seatbelt in the standing position.
Yeah, now Dakota's gonna have to spin the opposite way. She's gonna have to turn to her right to spin and get that wrist free. There we go, beautiful spin out there. Back to striking range, and every time they break, Santos just looks a little bit more disappointed that she's got to find a way back inside. See how she's biting on that feint from the jab with Dakota. Beautiful jab to the body, my goodness.
After that 1-3 combination, she's biting on that fake.
Good jab from Santos after absorbing a leg kick there. Shop the #1 fight short in the world this Black Friday, up to 70% off the entire site when you scan to shop tonight. Takedown, official apparel partner of the PFL. Scan that QR code on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Lovely footwork. What I like as well is every time Dakota steps inside, she doesn't always throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look, sees where the gaps are. She's a very observant fighter in that regard.
She sets traps. She does little fakes to see how you're going to react, and then she makes you pay for it.
And even when you work your way inside of the distance that might be more favorable to you, she punishes, pushes you back out to where she wants you. There's that bottom of the foot to the face again. And a leg kick starting to show wear on that lead leg. Taila Santos just avoids a head kick.
Seeing a lot of damage on that lead leg.
Santos now jousting behind her jab.
Dakota circles, tries to find space, and Santos kind of plods after her, not giving her the space. Beautiful straight left.
Dangerous out of both stances. Nasty knee to the midsection, but Taila Santos bulls Dakota Ditcheva into the smart cage barrier.
Santos has definitely been doing her crunches because you can't take knees like that unless you're very well conditioned.
Absolutely correct.
But that wrist control, cross-body wrist control here. Again, frame out. Yep. Santos trying to get head position. Dakota trying to get the tie clinch. She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside. That elbow caught her right in the nose.
Another push kick to the face from Dakota Ditcheva.
I think Santos is hurt.
Elbow coming in from Ditcheva. There's a combination.
Santos is hurt.
Santos not moving a lot right now. Circles away off the smart cage. And this is that aggressive style you're talking about. Ditcheva smelling blood. Perhaps literally as it's coming from the mouth of Taila Santos, who grabs a hold, give herself some reprieve.
And this is where we see the level of Santos as well. I mean, she's not having her way right now. She's taking some really big shots. But almost every other person that's been taking these shots so far has crumbled, and Santos has not yet.
Nice elbows. Beautiful inside elbows. There's that knee up the middle.
That one hurt Taila Santos.
That was digging deep for sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Not sure what that's all about.
I'll tell you what it's about. Dakota Ditcheva takes umbrage to the fact that people call her a Barbie doll. Don't say she's too focused on her looks. And actually, Taila Santos pulled out a lipstick in a face-off and did exactly that thing. She's throwing it back in the face of all of her critics.
Once again, we welcome back inside the Smart Cage's Excellency Badr Al-Qadi, Vice Minister of Sport, as we announce the official time, 4 minutes 41 seconds into round number 2. She is the winner by TKO. She now collects the $1 million payout, and she is now the 2024 PFL Women's Flyweight World Champion, Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva!
And look at that moment. President of Fighter Operations Ray Sefo says, "Mom, you come give your daughter the belt." Her former world champion kickboxer mother, Lisa Howard, hands the belt to Dakota Ditcheva. And the team gets a photo.
And now to deliver that well-deserved $1 million check, again, PFL CEO Pete Murray.
You know, Randy, she loves the $1 million, but this really hasn't been about chasing the money for her. It wasn't about that for the $100,000 PFL Europe check. And while this is a lovely bonus, it's not what she's in this sport for. I mean, at 25 years of age, she wants to establish herself as the best in the world. And you know what? There's not a lot of people you can definitively say belong in the same conversation as that person right there. Unreal talent.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
The family photo. And a conversation with Dan Harding.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner for your Celsius post-fight interview. Dakota Ditcheva, levels to this game.
I mean, I've been telling you. I was trying to tell you, but...
You think they're going to listen now, right?
Maybe. I'm sure they'll still be moaning about me, but I'll just keep proving them wrong.
You're the first person to prove this system. Europe belt, World Championship. What's next for you?
Oh, I don't know. The world is mine. I don't know. We'll have to sit together with PFL and see what we can come up with. But I just beat the best girl that's out there out of any other division. So outside of any other division. So I don't know. Me and PFL, I'm sure, will come out with something amazing again.
Tell me about this fight. What was the game plan coming in? And was there anything that surprised you? Were you surprised she took the shots that she did? Was it easier than you expected? Did you expect more effort trying to defend the takedowns? Talk me through what you're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, she's a tough girl, but I knew what I was capable of. I worked so hard. My team knew what I was capable of. Right from the beginning of this season, if I'd got her in the first round, I would have done the same thing. And they've been talking, she's been saying, she's just a Barbie, she should be a model. Well, a model just beat your ass in round 2, so shut up.
Now, I did hear you shouting over at the executives over here. I kind of feel like we need to take you to Manchester, right? I kind of feel like we need a Manchester show, and I'm a little bit biased.
Brendan is about to bring home his second world title, and then next year, no more PFL shows until we've been to Manchester. Tell them, guys, Manchester crowd is up there waiting.
And just one more question for you. Talk to me about what it means to have great coaches, family. You know, you've got such a great support network, such a great story as well. Your mother was a champion. Your brother's your pad holder. You've got a fantastic team at American Top Team. It's not just a solo effort, is it?
I honestly could not do this without my team. I'd crumble. Do you know what? I cried pretty much every day this camp, been going through so much, and these guys have kept me stuck together, and I couldn't have done it without them. It's been tough, so my brother flew all the way over from England, come out early. He literally puts his whole life on hold. He's not even got a girlfriend because he's always with me and never goes out. He's back and forward from the gym and I don't give him a minute. So this belt, bro, come here, is for you. He's had me, I've been crying every single day in camp and he's kept me going. So this is the man, I love him.
What an amazing effort. Congratulations.
Can I just say one thing? Happy birthday to my Uncle Lee back home. He had a surprise party that he was refusing to go to because he was watching me fight. But I hope you enjoyed it. And Nana, give me the money!
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva.